Hello, my name is Leslie Bai, the President and CEO of SIEMIC Incorporation. Recently, as I said while flying back from Beijing to San Francisco, reflecting on SIEMIC's first 10 years, it seemed as though we were always doing the impossible. Back in 2003, I had a great job with great benefits from one of the world's largest companies. I was advised by many of my friends saying, not getting into the business because it's simply too competitive. How could an engineer with little business experience and a financial backing form a successful company? I wrote a note on my desk that reads, "Nothing is impossible." Over the last 10 years, I would describe SIEMIC success as in 3 C's: commitment, community, and competence. The first C is called community. I remember a story that a young man asked his father, "What do I need to prepare if I want to open a shop?" And his father said, "Well, many things you need to do. But before you open your business, you need to help cleaning the street, helping the laborers who need the help." The young man was not very sure and neither fully convinced, but still followed his father's advice. Then 6 months later, he had built a great reputation in the neighborhood. Then when he started his shop, his business, then all his laborers becomes his customers. When I started SIEMIC, I had a very limited knowledge of business management. But one thing I did know was to provide customers with what they really want. I wasn't following any rules from business management books. Instead, I focused on how can I help the community. I volunteered and got actively involved in community service in several engineering societies, which brought the attention of the compliance engineering community to SIEMIC. In the past 10 years, SIEMIC employees have been very actively involved in many services activities in the engineering society. And these activities are very important to our business. The second C is commitment. You may wonder why someone never gives up, but another someone else might easily quit when the job becomes tougher. It's all about commitment and how much of yourself you have put into the game. How much pressure someone can take depends on how much they have invested of themselves and how determined they are to achieve the success. Commitment is about being someone who can take on greater responsibilities than others and deliver on their promise, no matter the hardships. In the service business, it's all about meeting the commitment. When China implemented the new certification scheme in 2003, it was started just before SARS spreading all over China, making Beijing like a ghost town. The sole employee handling our China approval certifications got scared and quit the job and left Beijing. No one was willing to work in Beijing, but I had many projects to complete for my clients. To meet my commitment, I went to Beijing, stayed there for a few months, completing those projects myself. It was not that I wasn't afraid of SARS, but I made promise to my customers, and I was committed. The third C is competence. Out of 3 C's, competence would probably be the most critical, most important element. The term competent person is used in many compliance standards, and in reality, customers only choose competent bodies for their compliance needs. In my mind, competence is as simple as 2 basic questions. Do you know what you are doing? Do you produce quality results at all times? When we built our first 3-meter EMC chamber in 2004, we knew that was just start for SIEMIC. Every project we conducted was retested and verified in the 10-meter open area test site to ensure qualified results. Even today, with our most advanced 10-meter chamber, our system is still verified on a regular basis. Also, everyone on the SIEMIC engineering team is a qualified engineer with minimum of a bachelor's degree, each of whom has a thorough understanding of the testing technology, methodology in regulatory compliance. During our 10 years in business, we have probably seen your worst nightmares in our labs, and we are able to address them and find the solutions for our customers. Now, when I fly around to SIEMIC 9 facilities and offices around the world, and watch our engineers performing testing for world-class Fortune 500 companies, or hear our customer service professionally discussing issues with customers, I realize that the past 10 years were just beginning. Think of what the next 10 years will bring to SIEMIC. SIEMIC is here whenever you need us, offering you truly one-stop shop services for worldwide market access. I still believe the little notes I write on my desk 10 years ago had it right. Nothing is impossible.